In this episode, we kit out our kitchen space with appliances, beautiful worktops and a quirky sink, connect the plumbing and gas, and enjoy a hot shower and a nice cup of coffee to celebrate.
Get in there. You know you want to. How's it going, everyone? So in the last video you watched us finish off the seating / bed area. This week we're on to building the kitchen. Now, as you can see around me, I've built the main frames. This side's going to be the sink area with the water boiler, gas bottles and stuff like this. Over here we're going to have the oven and the hob. Now the oven area is what I'm working on next. So I'm just building the frame for it here, and it's going to sit nice and snug in this box, and I'm going to build the back of it now. And then we're going to plonk the oven in place. You haven't seen the oven yet, or the hob, or the sink, or any of the exciting stuff we're going to put in the kitchen. So in this episode, we're really excited to show you all the good stuff that we're about to throw into the kitchen. So let's get stuck into it. Stays closed. For the first time in our van history, we've got an oven where the door stays closed. How good is that? So in our van, what we have to do is get a saucepan lid and wedge it between the side of the cupboard and the door to keep it shut. I don't know why, it's just never worked. So what we bought here is a Bedford duplex. We just kind of wanted to go for like a black theme, didn't we, with all the stuff in the kitchen. So the hob's black as well, like tempered glass. So this matches it really nicely. So next we're going to go and find the hob.
Where are that maybe?
Do you remember the garage that we showed you, where we got the table from? It's in there. This is our beautiful English elm worktop, and we could not be happier with the finish that we've got on this. We bought this from a little wood yard around the corner from us, and they have just the most incredible warehouse ever. So he was like, you know, literally clambering up all these like various levels of wood to try and find us the perfect bit, because it really needed to be a certain width, and it's kind of hard to find bits of wood that are this width actually. So we got super lucky with this. We've got two of these to go in. This is going to be the side that has the hob attached to it. Then we've got another one that's slightly longer, like 1.2 meters. It's going to have the sink in it. So we've got these really beautiful, expensive bits of wood, and now I'm going to have to cut a very large hole out of it, and I am so nervous. So let me just show you the hob that's going to go on. So you can see it matches the Bedford oven that we've got, the black tempered glass look. So I guess it's going to go about here. I'm going to go and dry fit it to make sure. I think the pair of them cost us about £400, wasn't it? For the two worktops. It's probably one of the more expensive things we splashed out on this build, but it's so worth it. You've got this beautiful live edge down here, and it's a real thick piece of solid wood. I mean, it's proper quality luxury bit of wood, and locally sourced in the UK, so can't really go wrong. Yeah, a little bit nervous. Gonna go dry fit it now, have a little sit down and a think, and then I'm gonna cut this huge hole out of this bit of wood. Wish me luck. We finished this side, and this side was probably the easiest side because it was just a fairly straight shape to cut out. Now we're going to work on this worktop, which is going to have a very difficult circle to cut out. I'm not very good at cutting straight lines, so maybe this will be perfect for me actually. So yeah, should we get this worktop in and sort of shape up where the sink's going to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool, let's do it. Right, get in there. You know you want to.
don't even need to screw that in.
Mate, that is a tight fit.
Wow. Oh, it's the wrong way around actually. Could you just...
Shut up. So, what I was going to do this time, because we made such a mess, it got so dusty in here, I was going to take the board out once we've dry fit it and done the, you know, drawing on it and cut it outside, but I don't think this board's going to come back out in a hurry.
Oh, we're going to have to make more mess.
Yeah.
But before we make said mess, let's show you our kitchen sink. This is going to be our kitchen sink. Isn't it beautiful?
Beauty, innit?
We spent so long searching for the right sink, and when we saw this one, it was just that instant moment of like, we've got to get this. It was hand painted in Morocco. You can see it even says Fez on the bottom. Not quite sure how it ended up in the UK and on our doorstep, but I love it. It's just got these beautiful green tones in it that kind of match with everything else we want to do in the van. It's going to be a real statement, I think. It's going to look amazing with the live edge wood. Wow. Look at that.
I've got dust in places I didn't even realise existed on my body. So, I'm going to go have a wash.
With the sink in the hole, it was time for me to roll my sleeves up and get creative building a backsplash for the worktop. I found the perfect emerald green tiles and quickly got to work building a wooden frame to stick them to.
So Lucy's done a really good job on the tiles on the backsplash of this side of the kitchen, which means I'm just about ready to get the tap in. Now you probably saw in the time lapse of the splashback she was building that the tap has arrived. Look at this bad boy. So we're still kind of continuing the brass theme because we've got the same tiles as you probably noticed from the shower room that we're using now in the kitchen. For continuity, it kind of just sort of flows through the building. Flows through the van. It feels like we're doing a building. It flows through the van quite nicely. So we've gone with brass fixings again, and it just kind of counters the dark green and then this green really well, I think, in my opinion, and Lucy agrees. So this is how we've gone for it. So I've just got to cut yet another hole in this beautiful worktop. So I'm going to cut this shape hole out, and then this is going to go underneath like so, and then I'm going to screw this in, bit of sealant on it, and we're good, I think, aren't we? Nice and simple this one should be. Got me hole saw ready, got me drills, all sorted, let's do it.
You're getting to be a bit of an interior designer, aren't you, Ben?
Yeah, a little bit maybe, yeah. Get quite into this sometimes.
With the plumbing all in place and the last few gas safety features added, we were ready to find someone to sign off the gas system.
Oh hi, I just found your phone number on the... Okay, no worries then, thank you. Cheers. No. Okay, no worries. Thank you. Cheers, bye. It's going to be a stationary vehicle, it's not actually going to be moving. Phoned 8 numbers on the 8th try. We've got someone who says they can do it. So there we go. The kitchen is 99% complete. All we need is the kitchen doors now. We've tested the gas, we've made coffee, we've got hot water, Lucy's had a shower. It's pretty much there. We could not be more happy that it's finally nearly there. And it's taken ages to get to this point. To find a gas man, to find people that can help with the plumbing, the electricals. We know what we're doing with it, but we haven't filmed it because honestly we're not the best.
There's probably people that can tell you how to do it a little bit better in videos than we can.
Yeah, so we thought we're not going to bore you with us pretending to know exactly what we're doing 100% of the time, and we don't want to be responsible for any of your vans going completely horrendously wrong. So we've left that out quite strategically, okay? But if you do want to see more information about what we've done, we will be uploading it to our website. We're working on a really comprehensive guide to van building.
So the build guide we're working on over on our website has got a bit of everything in there. It's based on what we've learned from our LDV and the Bedford builds. It's very well researched, and it will probably tell you how to do wiring diagrams and plumbing a lot better than we can explain over a video. So we'll drop the link in the description below if you want to check it out.
Cool. So that's it for this video. In the next video, the final video, we promise this is going to be the final video, we're going to show you all the little details and additions we're going to put in, such as how we built these lovely little window frames, cladding the seating area, the bed area up here. We've got loads to do on that. That's going to look amazing when it's done. Just all these lovely little finishing details which I know Lucy's been looking forward to right from day one, before we even had the van.
Isn't that what everyone wants to see?
Yeah, I
no
guess
one wants
so.
to see us building this big ugly box. They just want to see us putting all the pretty stuff.
They don't want the blood and the tears.
No.
They want instant gratification, and that's what you guys are going to get next week. Finally, it's all going to be complete. It's going to look absolutely gorgeous.
Can't wait. Really excited.
So that's it for now.
Yep.
We're going to enjoy this coffee, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.